At the conclusion of the World Doubles Championship 2024, we'd like to say thank you to all of our guests and the players on the court today who perform such an outstanding level of tennis. It's such a pleasure to watch these guys perform at the peak level of the game in such a competitive way. Please say thank you. So first of all, a thank you to our finalists, Steve Vergona and John Lumley. Thank you. And now to our champions for the World Doubles, Tim Chisholm and Cam Riviere. Yes, this is great. Yeah, we'll you guys slide in. We'll slide on the outside. Yeah, we'll say yeah. We'll work here. Do the picture first. Yeah. Neil, would you want? Sorry, we'll have the. Yeah, the marker. I'll just quickly say a couple of words of thanks. What an incredible match. I don't really have the words to describe, I think, what we all saw. There were gasps on almost every point. So many of those sets were so close. Every game, well contested. Shots that should have been down were always somehow retrieved. And the winning blasts were coming in every direction. It was such a pleasure to watch these guys play. And I think, you've really done an honor to the Racquet Club of Chicago by being here, the level of play, and also it's been such a pleasure to enjoy your company as well. You guys are all gentlemen and so much fun throughout the week. We've been delighted to host this event. I thank the club, the Board of Governors, Jack, our president, and all the people who made this week possible. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, great. I'd like to say a special thanks to my parents who made the trip out here and have always been my biggest supporters. So thank you for being with me every step of the way and every point this match. Sorry I couldn't add it to the family list of world titles, but I'm trying. Hopefully one day. Hopefully next time. To Libby for being here and supporting me as well. Thank you so much for being here and giving up your week. To my partner, Stevie, it's been an absolute pleasure. This has been a 2-year, grind, I guess, getting to this point. And it's been an absolute pleasure playing with you, and I've really enjoyed it. So thank you for carrying me to the final, and sorry we couldn't get it done. And a massive congratulations to Tim and Cam. Well played, guys. Congrats on retaining your title. And a special thank you to all the supporters back in Philly for letting me come and play this event. And hopefully I did you guys proud. And we'll keep working. Thanks, team.
First off, congrats to Cam and Tim. Played extremely well today. Dead even after yesterday's play, and today made some adjustments and was very impressive. So congratulations. Well done. To the Racket Club of Chicago and the board, a year ago with deciding that they were able to do the event here, it was hugely supportive and a huge thrill for me. Just being around, being here at the club with all the members for the last 12 months, looking forward to this week and this week as well. It's just been such a buzz around the club and around the tennis court. So it's been absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much. Over those last 12 months, I think Jonathan Lewis has worked on this tournament just about every day during those 12 months. Over the last 365, Jonathan, thank you so much for everything that you did and the rest of the committee, but to Jonathan in particular. My wife, Ashley. Ash, thank you so much for all your support. Again, just made a ton of sacrifices over the last 12 months, and I love you loads. Thank you. Everyone who traveled from overseas, interstate, that's what really makes a World Championship an event. So thank you all for traveling here also. And finally, just everyone who supported the event and everyone who was here at the club spectating in person. It was probably the best atmosphere I think I've ever played in a match over the last how many years. So you guys really made the event, so thank you all.
Ryan Carey, where are you?
Right in front of you.
Oh, there we go. Ryan Carey.
This has been the issue.
I know. I can't see. Thank you, Ryan. And I think everybody that is on the streaming around the world thanks you. Your professionalism and 9,000 cameras make it, in some ways, easier to watch online than in person. So thank you, Ryan. Great job as usual. To half of my family, Darcy and Ellie, who made the trip out. Thank you, guys. Tuxedo, hopefully some of you are still watching a little bit. Again, as John said, we take a lot of time for these events, and sadly, I'm the only pro in tuxedo at the moment, so I got a couple texts this morning looking for lawn tennis lessons I couldn't quite make, so hopefully they'll be okay with that. John and Steve, Cam said it earlier, you guys are pounding on the door and making us better. Sadly, I'm getting older, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. But Cam can still run the club. John Cashman, Connor Medlow, Stevie, what a great job. What a great club. Absolutely wonderful club. Great. I was fortunate enough to stay here all week, so I didn't have a tough commute. But just you guys, it's a beautiful club. Really enjoyed being here this week. Hopefully come back for an event at some point in the future. And to my partner, thanks, buddy.
Wow. I'm not sure how many more thank yous there are to go around.
There's definitely one.
Yes. We'll get to that. Genuinely, just thank you all for a great event. I really wanted to say thank you to Richard and all of the staff here who have done an amazing job, locker room attendants, everybody, making us feel like absolute kings all week. It's been amazing to come here. They make us feel so special. They make us feel like this is a world championship and we are just in that important. And it's going to be a real shock to the system when I go home tomorrow. And that shirt's not folded at home on the bed, and and I have to cook my own meals. So, but it is seriously, thank you guys. It has been amazing. I also wanted to say a big thank you to Patty and everybody who housed this week. It means the world to us to stay with you all and to build these relationships. And I know we invade your homes for long periods of time and probably have really ridiculous requests while we're there. But thank you so much for housing all of the players. And finally, just want to say a big thank you to the TNR and letting me come. I'm in a weird position where I work at a club, but I represent a different club. So I also want to say a big thank you to Westwood Country Club for supporting me and backing me as I go to these tournaments. And a big thank you to everybody who tuned in and streamed, and most importantly to my wife, who came here for the week to work remote and help me out and take care of me and help us get across the finish line. So thank you, baby. And I just want to do one final one. John and Steve, I said this earlier, and I'm going to stand by it. I didn't get to play Steve and Rob when they were in their prime so much. I was too young coming through. But in my opinion, you guys are the best team we've ever faced. And I mean that not in the sense to build us up, but in a sense that, like Tim said, you make us better. And I think it's incredible the level that we get to play at while we're out there. And so I just really, really appreciate that. And I hope that we have a bunch more battles going forward. Tim.
A bunch more? I'm old. I got to get more body parts.
That leads me to that. I want to say congratulations to you because I'm no historian, but I think this might make you the oldest world champion of all time. So congratulations.
Thank you all for a great week. It's been a great. Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon. Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, sorry, Colin.
First of all, I'd like to thank the club. I'd like to thank the club from the visiting guests' point of view, that we've been made to feel so welcome, which is fantastic. Also, as Cam just mentioned, the billets putting us up, which just makes a tournament. And I've travelled the world a lot, and what really makes special tournaments is when you get to know a family and the love of the sport. So thank you very much for everyone who's done that. I'd also like to just mention we have a famous person here tonight called Mr. Bully in the corner. Without him, we would not be here. He put his heart and soul into making this court come back into use, which he did. So, Mr. Bully.
Thank you, Colin.